And welcome back to East Texas Live on KETK. Joining us now is Dr. Rick Coker. He's here to tell us why it's so important to take care of your teeth. First of all, good morning. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
All right, no problem. So let's start with a kind of a brief overview here. Why is a person's bite important, and what does that kind of have to do with keeping up with their teeth?
Well, after COVID, we saw a lot of people with clenching and grinding their teeth, and there are really three causes of tooth loss.
Okay.
Gum disease, cavities, and grinding, clenching. And so too much force is just like anything. Too much force will wear teeth out, break them, make them get loose.
All right, so it probably goes without saying, what are some of the problems that can be caused by a bite imbalance?
Well, we see, I had somebody this week come back from Dallas that had Meniere's disease, because the inner ear is right here and the jaw is right there, and his bite was causing an issue there.
Gotcha.
Typically, we see a lot. This picture is a young fellow with some pretty severe wear, just grinding his teeth. So that's one of the things. And fixing that is a big deal. Now, wear of the teeth, we see a lot of people with headaches, you know, and there again, after COVID, a lot of people, I guess they were staying husband and wife at home for a long time, kind of a little more stress.
Right.
Kids that have that are in college and have finals, they also big time stress. They'll have headaches because they're clenching their teeth, they're grinding their teeth.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, definitely everything's connected on the face for sure, and really the whole body as a whole. But so what are some of the treatments available to help someone with a bite problem?
Well, first you got to diagnose what the problem is. You know? So once we can figure out if it's the way the teeth come together, or what a person is doing to it. If there's an interference or a bad bite there, it's kind of like a rock in your shoe. You're going to try to get rid of it. And so some people just grind and grind and grind until they grind the other teeth down. So sometimes we have to adjust the bite. Sometimes we do orthodontics. And sometimes we have to put crowns on teeth like this fellow here. There's no way to fix that without putting crowns on those teeth if he wants them to look good, to look normal again.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So I know there's a lot of different treatment options, but what can people generally expect with the cost of these procedures?
It really, you can't tell until you know what's going on. You know, it can be as simple as a simple bite adjustment or a bite splint, and you know, you're talking at $300 or $400, but if you start having to do a lot of treatment, it may be thousands.
Okay,
so
gotcha.
It just depends on the severity of the problem and what the person wants to do with it. All
right, so yeah, there you go. Definitely very important to keep up with your dental health. So where can people find out more information about you guys?
The website is www.tyler-smiles.com. That's the easiest way.
All right, there you go. All right, so before I let you go, is there anything else you would like to add about the bites and your?
Just make sure your bark is not, you know, is worse than your bite. You know, no, that's what we do. That's one of the things we keep in touch with.
All right, so there you go. Definitely a very important service here in the Tyler area. Thank you for joining us this morning. We'll have more news and weather for you after the break.